welcome to my first ever sketchbook tutorial. Today we're going to be drawing some pigeons, which is something I was the theme of my February print club. And yeah, I had loads of fun creating them and thought it would be something nice to do together in my sketchbook. So yes, I will be using alcohol markers, colour pencils, ink brush pens, and I will, over on Patreon, I'll write everything that I use to create this. I'll also include some reference photos too. So if you'd like to be part of the sketchbook club, you can head over there to get access to all those things. Patreon members also get first access to all tutorials that I post. So yeah, grab your sketchbook, pick some colours that you really like, and let's get drawing. Okay, so I'll be working in my Talens sketchbook today, which is my kind of main sketchbook at the moment. I'll be using these alcohol markers, which I've actually just got and I'm completely obsessed with them. I've literally seen so many other artists use them, and yeah, I've wanted them for a long time. So yeah, and I'll also be using colour pencils. I've actually had these colour pencils for a very, very long time. They were by ARTEZA. I've actually already started sketching one of the pigeons, so I'm going to be moving on to the second one now. I'm kind of just trying to rough out the shape that I see when I'm looking at the reference photo, and then just filling in that blank space really. I tend to try and add a little bit of a darker colour as well where the shadows might be, but again, not trying to be too perfect or anything, just trying to get it all down on paper. I try and blend it slightly using the lighter colour by going over. I feel like I'm still getting to grips with the alcohol markers, but the more I use them, I feel like I'm kind of finding my way with them a little bit now. Kind of get a bit of an idea where I want to put the eyes, the beak. I do really like making the eyes a lot bigger than what an actual pigeon would look like usually. I think it makes them look quite cute, quite endearing. I'll slowly start adding some colour pencil now, mainly going in around the neck where the colours really pop. Again, not trying to be too neat, just putting it all down on the paper. I also vary my pressure as well, so in some areas it'll be darker and other areas it'll be a little bit lighter. I'm going to just grab these pens out of my pencil case now. These are two of my favourite ones. Again, when I'm kind of sketching these out, I am varying my pressure on the pen. I Again, not trying to be too neat, too perfect. I do really love this Tombow pen, it's literally one of my favourite ones. I always tend to go in with a purple pencil afterwards just to add a little bit of darker shadows. I think I'm going to add some yellow now, just as a bit of a highlight. I'm going to try it with an alcohol marker this time. I feel like it just gives them a little bit of a glow. I just love how goofy these pigeons look. I'm thinking of trying to add some more stylized ones at the top, just pushing shapes and trying different colours. So I'm gonna use these colours this time, a bit of an urban sunset colour combo going on. So yeah, and we're gonna go in with the same greys using the alcohol markers just to kind of sketch out the shape. I don't want them to be too similar to the ones I've just drawn, so yeah, I'm gonna kind of push the shapes a little bit on this one to see, yeah, to see how it turns out. Again, just going in with that darker grey colour to actually bring out the shadowy areas. And then using that lighter one just to blend it out a little. Okay, so I'm going to go in with some colour pencils now just to add those highlighted spots. Never really used alcohol marker on top of colour pencils, but I like how it kind of pushes it out a little bit and blends it. Sticking to my purples for the shadows. I often work like this as well. I'll kind of put the colours down on paper before I go over with any ink or any kind of outline. I do this a lot when I do figure drawing. So now I'll go in with the outline now. Kind of liked how that lighter bit made it look like the wing would belong there. Trying to show where the individual feathers of the pigeon would be. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with how this one has turned out. I think it actually looks really sweet. Let's add a bit more colour, add a bit more highlight. I absolutely love my Posca White pen. It's literally my favourite thing. I think I'm addicted to going over anything that I draw and adding white highlights to it, so. Again, I don't tend to be quite neat when I'm using this. I'll just kind of scribble a little bit, I guess. Maybe that's my art style, scribbling. Can't forget to add a little bit of colour to those feet. I'm going to make the features a little bit different on this one, so I want to try and make this one have a like really big head and tiny body. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. I mean, so far it's kind of looking a bit like a T-Rex, but you know. I'm not feeling too positive about this one so far. I feel like it's not going to turn out very well, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to just carry on and see how it turns out. I'm going to try a little bit of a different colour combination with this one. Maybe try something a little bit darker. Again, I'm going to go over it with the alcohol marker to kind of blend that colour pencil in a little. Okay, we're going to go in with the outline now. Let's see how this one turns out. Does anyone remember salad fingers? Because that's what these claws are giving. Posca White will help this poor pigeon out. I mean, he's kind of cute. I do actually really like the kind of indigo blue. I feel like that makes it pop a little bit. I'm looking at these ones now and I feel like they look a little bit plain, so I'm just going to go back over with pencil a little bit and make it a little bit darker. I often do this in my sketchbook. I don't know if anybody else does, but I'll kind of leave a sketch for a few days, come back to it, and then just scribble on it a little bit more. Just going to try and fill the page a little bit now. So yeah, I'm just going to add loads of stars to the page now because I'm kind of addicted to doing that also. I feel like the top still looks a bit bare, so I'm just going to add a little bit of colour up there. I feel like I'm getting close to finishing this page now. So there we have it. I think that's it. I think that's done. So here we are. This is the finished sketchbook spread, and do you know what? I think it's so sweet. I actually really like it. I like how the top ones are quite stylized. I mean, the T-Rex pigeon, I mean, come on. How is that not adorable? I'm gonna have to write that down because it's just we need to remember that moment. But yeah, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoy this sketchbook session, and yeah, I look forward to seeing what else we create in the future. Thanks for watching, everyone.